Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Raptor Sim here, and here we are on my Let's Play on FS19, episode 1. I've gone different. You know, a lot of people have gone on the default maps, and I decided, no, didn't want to do that. So we are on Sandy Bay. So I have chosen. Didn't want to choose the main farmyard, so I've chosen field 16. I bought field 17 as well, and the grassland just to the left of Port Northwest, opposite the biogas plant. And yeah, I have set up my farm here. So this is literally all paid for by obviously the money you get at the beginning and also the bank loan or the max I could get. So I must pay everything. I've still got just over 10,000 still to play with. So yeah, so we've got this field here which we're gonna seed today, and also we are going to now if you think about these buildings, slightly different. This here I got from, it's not off ModHub. Normally I get everything off ModHub, and you can see it's kind of glitchy by there. But they are sort of interlocked together. Just wanted to make a big ramp basically. The shed is on ModHub. Okay, so any mods I have are on ModHub, like the fuel tank there as well. But yeah, and we're also going to go then to field 17. Just jump over the hedge. I'm not sure if there's anything in field 17 or not. I literally bought them, set up the farm. Yes, there is. All right, yeah, cool. Right, we've got soya beans in here, so we could start the harvest on them today as well. We'll have to rent a harvester for that, which is going to be a bit of a problem because I haven't got that much money. Oh well, we'll have to we'll have to wait and see on that one. Also, the grass over here. Then we bought some sheep as well. We need to get them fed and watered. I did buy some hay for that, and yes, I think we can cut this. I'm sure we can cut this now. I'm sure it's going to be cut. So yeah, that's the plan. That's to get us going, and then obviously we'll extend out and everything else. So yeah, we got, you know, I bought a fair whack of equipment as well as obviously the buildings as well and everything else. And so we've got our seeder, which is also acts like a cultivator, so we can just get on. We have two sprayers. One is fertilizer, one's pesticide. Got a trailer with fertilizer, pesticide, and some seeds on, and then we've got tedder, a mower, a rake, and a baler. So that's to make our hay bales for the sheep. And like I said, I did buy some, and I rented the bale stacker just to bring the lot up here. So yeah, first off then we will do some seeding. I think I'm not going to make I'm trying not to make as big a video as I used to, just so they're not long-winded or anything like that. That's the aim anyway. Right, let's go see this word. So actually, no, we're going to do a bit of mowing first. Let's see if my grass is actually ready to mow. So we got the Favorite 515C. I love this tractor. I think it's a brilliant little tractor to start out with. Yeah, really good. So yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. As I know, I posted a video about a week ago regarding my server for FS19, and thank you all to those who have joined the server and helped out on the server. Very much appreciated. And like I said, the server will constantly be going. I don't know if this is ready to cut or not. We'll soon find out now. If not, then we'll we'll retreat and try something else. I don't own this land. I didn't buy it. Oh, I thought I could have sworn I bought this land. I could have sworn I did not. Right, we'll take this back and... right, okay. Right, I could have sworn I bought that. Right, we'll retreat and we'll start again. Oh my goodness me. We will do some seeding instead then. Right. Great way to start. Great way to start. What a lummox. Right. So we'll stick this back in the shed. What we'll do actually, because I haven't done it yet, we need to feed and water the sheep. So what we'll do, we'll do that quick. I've only got a pallet fork, but I'm sure the pallet fork will pick up the bales anyway, and we'll do that. And then we'll get some water as well. In my head, I definitely bought that field, so also I wanted to buy that field and then never did it. Right, these are actually quite high. Don't know if I'll be able to pick 3 up. Ooh. Yes, I will. Oh, brilliant. Right. Ah, there she goes. Down you go, down you go, down you go. Let's proceed forward. We'll just grab 2. Don't think we'll need more than 2 to be fair. Right. Should put the weight on the back really, but I never learned the first time. To be fair, in the multiplayer server we got, well, when I was doing bales on it, we had the only 1 bale in needle, was it? 1 bale? Oh no, because it's on the forks. You've got to remember that if you want to take it, it's got to be off the forks on the second one. There we are. So that's fine. Right. Let's go and we'll drop the forks off. Don't need those again for a minute. No, that one. No. That one. Right, we'll get there. We'll get there. So, and as you see, it's not like first thing time-wise. Tractor's done a bit of work, that's because obviously I was setting the farm up and everything else. Oh, I'm building it. So yeah, that's why the tractor's done a bit of work and the time scale is sort of nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, so yeah, alright, we will crack on with some seeding, and I don't know how much we can rent. How's that filling up? Let's have a look. How much can we rent a combine for? Right, lease is 8,000 on that. 6,000 on that. What's the headers? What's the header? 8 to 10. Well, I can't do that one, so I would have to rent out that. Then I also need to rent out a trailer. Oh, that's alright, that's only 640. Yeah, so we can do, I'll have to rent a trailer as well, because that's another thing I haven't bought yet, so yeah. Not the greatest of starts, but then that's it, I did spend a lot of money getting all this done. and we got the roller to get rid of the excess bits of the field and everything else, so we have to rent that out as well. Right, sheep done. So what we'll do then, we'll do the seeding. I think we'll seed. So I think what we should seed now, actually. Could seed wheat or barley, because then besides the grain I could sell the bales as well. Get a bit of extra profit out of it. Or sell the bale. I might rent a loading wagon. Do it that way. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see what we've got lined up now, and then we'll do it from there. Right. Let's get on and do some seeding. So, how are you guys finding this now? Obviously, it's been a few weeks now since it's come out. How are you guys actually finding this game? I can still see a lot of people I've seen on the Facebook, and still having a lot of problems with not connecting to multiplayer and glitching and things like that. One I read today, which funny enough I have experienced, but only in the New Holland tracks I experienced it, where if you're driving in cab, it looks like the screen's shaking. And someone actually posted on Facebook today regarding that issue, but they're saying they're having it in all the time. Where I haven't had that. I've only had that when I'm in the New Holland, so I don't know what, if there's a connection to that, or my experience is just completely different. But I really don't know. It could just be me. But then I can run this game. I've got it on the highest settings you can get. So I'm not sure if it's just me having 45 minutes or anything like that. And I apologize if you can hear any noise in the background. My dog's decided having 45 minutes, so. But yeah, no, apart from, obviously, like I said, people are still having a few teething problems. How are we finding the game? Are you guys enjoying it? Is it what you expected? Is it not what you expected? For me personally, my own opinion, I think it's absolutely amazing. The level of machines is definitely better than 17 in my opinion. God, my dog's out a bit. But yeah, no, I'm personally, I think it's definitely stepped up from FS19. But then, that's my own personal opinion. Everyone has their own opinion on everything. I have read some posts. I don't know how true it was, or if they've just taken the mick, that because there wasn't many people playing it on the consoles, that they decided to go with a different farming game because they wanted to play multiplayer, which I thought was quite shocking, to be honest. I thought a lot of people saying they were going to get it on the console, so I don't see why they wouldn't be playing it on multiplayer. But then it's the consoles. I've been reading that as having a lot of issues with multiplayer, so that could be the case as well. But yeah, I don't know. But like I said, from my opinion, I think the game is absolutely tremendous. Well done. Hats off to you guys. And the level of people playing on multiplayer. I'm going. My steering's terrible today. Regarding my server, a lot of people joining it, and yeah, built a little community because I'm on Discord as well, and a lot of people joined our Discord as well. So yeah, anyone that is actually interested in joining our server, joining my server, it is FS19, the Raptor Sim Fun for All, and it's on the Falburden map. If you pronounce it properly, sorry if I haven't. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much longer that map. It'll be that map. See how people find, if they want to have a change. And then I'll have to look into changing it. But at the moment, everyone seems to be enjoying it, so I'll leave it like that. But yeah, no, it's a good fun. I think we did a big grass silage harvest not long ago, and it took a lot of work. There was there was a lot of grass. Oh yeah, now I think about it, actually, there is one issue I had. Now, I don't know if anyone else has been having this on multiplayer. Now, as far as I'm aware, it works fine in single player, because I watched some videos, and people weren't having any issues with it. The levelers you have, I found in multiplayer, they do not work. They do not do anything. Whereas in the single player, it will collect the chaff, and you can then push it into the pit, and then obviously raise it to release it from. Yeah, it's not doing it on multiplayer. Now, I don't know if anyone else is having any issues with that. If you are, let me know. It'd be interesting to find out, because I was going to mention it. I was going to try and get hold of Giants and mention that issue. I was going to mention the the G29 steering issue, but obviously they corrected that already. So, what is planted in this field already? I've just realised that now. I'm chatting away, and I've just realised there's all these things planted in this field. What is planted in this field? Sunflower. Oh, that can definitely go. I don't want to be harvesting sunflowers. So we'll do. Yeah, I just noticed that in multiplayer they do not work at all. And the also issue I had is, if you collect grass in the forage wagons, so obviously in the wagon itself it comes up as grass as a symbol. Sometimes you can empty it into a pit, and then other times you can't. And unfortunately, when we were doing our big grass silage harvest, you could not, well, you could at the beginning, and then you couldn't, after a few trailer loads went through, you couldn't dump it into the pit anymore. So we had to then get loading shovels, and we had to, unfortunately, unload the trailers outside the pit, and then use the loading shovels then with the silage fork on it to then pick the grass up and then dump it into the pit, and then it changed it over to chaff then as it was in the pit. So I don't know, next time if we do another big harvest, I think we might use a harvester this time, and because that should automatically change it to chaff anyway when it goes into a trailer. But I don't know if anyone else has had that issue as well. Again, let me know. I'm always keen to hear on how people find the game, and if they're having any issues and things like that, because I may be able to relate, or I might have found it. Like I said with the grass issue, we had to use a wheel load over the silage fork on it to combat that problem. So now, if we have come across it, we came up with a solution, I can let you guys know. But yeah, no, it was a shame because we were doing really well, and then all of a sudden that happened. So we had like 4 or 5 wagons running flat out, and then we ended up having to lease another wheel loaders. We had 2 wheel loaders then, going like absolute maniacs trying to get the grass into the pit, and the grass was coming in so quick that we ended up with a humongous mound of it. So we basically the wagons had to take a 5-minute break, or 10-minute break, or it could have been a bit longer than that actually. Why we sort of caught up with all with all the grass that was already there, so we could then start again. But yeah, no, it was quite a shock. That was the amount of grass that was coming in was unreal. But then, you know, I planted grass. If you guys, obviously you guys probably played on the, again, apologies if I pronounce it wrong, the Farlesburn map, Farlesburn map. Like you've got field 11, 12, 13 and 14. Yeah. 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, I literally ploughed them all into one gigantic field. So it was one humongous field, and then I planted the grass. So it was a massive field. I didn't just plough the field. I went round the outskirts, close to the road and everything as I could, within reason, and then just ploughed it all in. It took a while. That field did take a while, but we got there in the end. And it did take a while. So, but it was good fun. It was good fun on the server. So yeah, if you're up for a bit of server work and like I said, it probably is coming up again to a grass harvest, I would have thought. Jump on. I'm sure I haven't been on for a few days actually. I haven't been looking after. So, but yeah, no. If you're interested in jumping on, carry on. Hopefully someone will be on there. If not, let me know in the comments, and if I'm free, I'll jump on. I'll let you guys know if I'm jumping on. I am going to be starting a Facebook page as well. I've said this before and I never got around to it because we got well in the way, and obviously I've been off. I haven't done videos for a while, except for start again obviously when FS19 came out. So I am going to be doing a Facebook page, and that will have all the information you guys need regarding the server, and also any videos that are coming up, things like that. So yeah, so I will let you know when that is done, and we will go from there. So, but yeah, no, it's nothing major start to this episode, but wanted to bring you guys in because obviously I set the farm up. I did it off screen, so that was a daunting task. I think I did 7 or 8 attempts using different fields, and some fields will let you build in part of them. Other fields, then because I only wanted to build in a small field. Other fields then just you couldn't build anything in them because of the way the ground was, and it wouldn't terraform. And then other fields then it literally you couldn't. You're lucky if you got a couple of sheds in there. So it was like, okay. So I ended up found this one. It was really flat. So end up right. Like if I do one half the farm, and I can still use the other half of the field. Then I didn't. That's not the way I wanted to do it, but in the end, I thought it was the best outcome. So that's what I did. So yeah, so at least, you know, with this now, the straw harvest that we do, we keep this as a straw field, and then eventually this field will shrink down a bit by the silos and that, because I'll bring cows in eventually when we get a bit of money together. We'll do some contracting work as well. in future episodes, just to try and get a bit of extra cash. So yeah, I'll still do a few little bits here and there off screen, like I'll finish seeding this off screen, because obviously otherwise this is a full episode of me seeding, which I'm sure you guys don't probably want to see me see the whole field. Well, we're not far off, to be quite honest, but like I said, I don't want to make ridiculously long videos, because unfortunately my internet is still not the greatest. We were promised good internet, but that still hasn't happened, so it does take a while to upload, so I don't want to make them too large. But yeah, we'll do a couple more up and downs now, and we'll call it a day on that. And then the next episode, then we will do some combining. We'll lease out the smaller combine and lease out a small trailer. We'll shoot down over to field 17, sorry, over to field 17, and we'll do the soybean harvest. So that'll give us a bit of income then. That'll be a great start, and then we'll seed that up again. I'm not sure what we'll put in that field. Maybe we could, depending on, we'll have a look at the prices and everything else. Probably put some canola in it, maybe. So basically what I would need to do is buy, probably wouldn't hurt to buy an actual field and turn it into a grass field, rather than having the grass that's already on the map, because it just doesn't feel right as you now. I'd rather have my own field. Well, I could buy one of them, but then, because it's like the default ground, if you get me. I could be saying it wrong, but in my head it works. But then I could really plough it all in and then seed it with grass, so we could properly fertilise it and everything else. So yeah, that's always an option. But then we could just buy a small field and plant it with grass. So but yeah, right, I will finish this off, guys. There's not much left, but I'll finish it off. And yeah, in the next episode then, we will get on with combining. And yeah, hopefully then, bit of money together then, and we'll be able to, well, we need to buy a trailer really, rather than just rent one out. So hopefully we'll have enough money to buy a trailer. And hopefully then we'll have a bit more, enough money left over, we could buy a sort of bigger combine then, so it's not as bad to, so obviously this then, no, it doesn't matter if we use the small combine on this field. No, we could just use the rake that we got to make them bigger rows, so it's not as up and down as much with the baler, because otherwise it'll take us forever to get baled up and everything else. Or again, if I decide to go with a loading wagon, no, that's always an option, to get a loading wagon and do it that way. So yeah, we got a couple of ways we can do things. So, but we'll have a look. We got a baler, which I was going to do hay with anyway, so it probably makes sense just to baler straw up then, and sell it that way. Rent out, if we have enough money, hopefully then we can sort of rent, after this harvest, we probably would anyway, rent out a auto stacker to save some time, and we'll do some sales of bales, and then yeah, go from there. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe button. It means the world, trust me, it really does. And I hope to see you in episode 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye.